Hello, my wonderful story-loving friends. Are you ready for an adventure? Today, we're going to visit a magical forest called Whisperwood, where the trees have sparkly leaves and the flowers sing quiet songs. In this forest lived a little squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky was known for one thing more than any other. He was the best acorn collector in the entire forest. He had piles and piles of the shiniest, roundest, most delicious acorns you've ever seen. One bright sunny morning, Squeaky was busy organizing his collection. He had a pile for big acorns, a pile for small acorns, and even a special pile for acorns that looked like funny shapes. He was so proud. Just then, his friend, a little rabbit named Rosie, hopped by. "Wow, Squeaky," she said, her ears twitching with excitement. "That's so many acorns. You must be the best collector ever." Squeaky puffed out his chest. "I am," he chirped. "I have more acorns than anyone." Rosie looked a little sad. "I haven't found many good ones today," she sighed. "The best spots are all empty." Squeaky looked at his huge pile, then at Rosie's empty basket. He thought for a second he could easily give her some, but they were his acorns. He had worked so hard to find them. "Well, you just have to look harder," Squeaky said, turning back to his acorns. Rosie's ears drooped, and she slowly hopped away. Later that day, a wise old owl named Professor Hoot was flying by. He saw Squeaky guarding his mountain of acorns. My, Squeaky," he hooted gently. "That is quite a collection. What are you going to do with all of them?" Squeaky hadn't really thought about that. I'm going to keep them," he said, "and look at them and count them." Professor Hoot landed on a branch nearby. "I see," he said, adjusting his tiny glasses. "Did you know that acorns have a special magic inside them?" Squeaky's eyes went wide. "Magic? What kind of magic?" he asked, completely curious. "The magic of sharing," Professor Hoot explained. "An acorn kept all to itself is just an acorn. But an acorn that is shared, it becomes a seed of friendship. It can make someone's day brighter and make your own heart feel warm and full." Squeaky looked at his giant pile of acorns. They were shiny and nice, but they didn't make his heart feel warm. In fact, seeing Rosie so sad had made him feel a little cold inside. He thought about what Professor Hoot said, "A seed of friendship." He liked the sound of that. The next morning, Squeaky woke up with a plan. He filled a little bag with his very best acorns, the shiniest and roundest ones. He scurried through the forest until he found Rosie, who was trying to nibble on a tough-looking root. "Rosie," Squeaky called out. He held out the bag. "I brought these for you. I have more than enough, and I wanted to share." Rosie's face lit up like the morning sun. "For me? Really? Oh, Squeaky, thank you." She gave him a big, fluffy rabbit hug. As Squeaky felt her hug, a strange and wonderful feeling bloomed in his chest. It was warm and happy, just like Professor Hoot had said. Sharing his acorns felt even better than collecting them. From that day on, Squeaky was still the best acorn collector in Whisperwood, but he became known for something even better. He was the best acorn sharer. He made sure all his friends had enough to eat, especially during the cold winter. And every time he shared, he felt that wonderful, warm feeling. He learned that having a lot of things isn't what makes you happy. It's sharing what you have with others that fills your heart with joy. The forest became an even happier place, all because a little squirrel learned the true magic of an acorn. So, my friends, what did we learn from Squeaky's story? We learned that sharing is a superpower. It's one of the kindest things you can do. When you share your toys, your snacks, or even just a smile, you're planting a seed of friendship, just like Squeaky did with his acorns. It doesn't just make the other person happy. It fills your own heart with a special kind of warmth. Think about a time you shared something. How did it make you feel? Pretty good, right? And think about a time someone shared with you. It probably made you feel super happy and cared for. Sharing connects us and makes our friendships stronger. It shows others that we care about them. You don't have to have a mountain of acorns to share it. You can share a crayon, a turn on the swings, or even a good idea. Every little act of sharing makes the world a brighter, kinder place for everyone. Remember, the best treasures aren't the things we keep all to ourselves, but the joy we create when we give to others. So go on, be like Squeaky